Welcome back, Taurus. Let's get right into your weekly explainer for February 2nd through the 8th. We're going to break down everything you need to know about what's happening in your love life, your career, and your health. So, let's do it. This is really the big question the universe is asking you right now. This whole week is about taking a good, hard look in the mirror and getting honest about the routines that run your life. Are they actually helping you, or are they holding you back?
So here's how we're going to tackle this. First up, the week's main theme. And trust me, it's a big one. Then we'll see how that energy shows up in your love life, your career, and of course, your health. And at the end, we'll wrap it all up with a really clear takeaway.
So, what's driving all this intense energy you might be feeling? Well, it all comes down to one planetary heavyweight that's making some serious moves in your sign. It's basically a major catalyst for change.
And here he is. Meet the main character of your week, Uranus. This planet, it doesn't really do subtle. It's here to shake things up, to challenge your comfort zones, and to push you to be more authentic. And since Uranus is moving through your sign Taurus, this is all incredibly personal for you right now. Think of it like a cosmic wake-up call, and it's ringing through every single area of your life.
All right, so let's talk about how this energy is going to translate into your relationships. This is where that disruptive vibe is going to feel especially powerful. And it's all thanks to a very specific cosmic alignment. Okay, so toward the end of the week, we've got this tense square happening between Venus, the planet of love, and Uranus. Now, a square in astrology creates tension. It forces a breakthrough. So for you, this could show up as a sudden conversation or just a flash of insight that completely shifts the dynamic in your relationship. And that brings us right to the core question you've got to ask yourself. Are you in this relationship out of sheer comfort and routine? Or is it because it truly, deeply aligns with what your heart wants? Answering that one honestly, well, that's your key to everything this week. Now let's switch gears and talk about the professional world. Because this week, there is a major tension building between what's happening at work and what you need at home. What's going on is the full moon in Leo is basically shining a giant spotlight right on your work-life balance. And full moons always bring things to a head, right? So any issues you've kinda been pushing to the side, yeah, they're coming front and center and they are demanding a decision. You can really see the conflict right here. On one side, you've got your professional goals, your performance reviews, all that pressure. And on the other, you have the needs of your home, your family, your personal plans. This week, you just can't focus on one without it affecting the other. A choice has to be made. And look, I get it. Making this kind of change, whether it's setting a new boundary at the office or totally changing your routine at home, it can feel really intimidating. But what's so clear here is that the outcome of this disruption is freedom. It's all about creating a life that actually works for you. So it totally makes sense that this theme of breaking old patterns would spill over into your physical well-being. That comfort zone you love so much, it might just be time for a little update. Seriously, thanks to Uranus, your body is sending you clearer signals than ever before. That diet you've been on, that workout you've sworn by for years, you might suddenly realize it's just not cutting it anymore. Your body's needs are changing. And here's the crucial part. Trying to fight this push for an update, well, it's not just mentally draining. It can literally show up as physical stress and tension in your body. The path of least resistance here is to just listen and adapt. And this breaks it down so perfectly. The game plan is simple, a 3-step process. First, just notice what your body's trying to tell you. Second, accept that it's time for a change. And third, act. This is the absolute perfect week to try a new sport, maybe explore a different way of eating, or just shake up your daily schedule. Okay, so let's tie all of these different threads together. This week is not about making tiny little tweaks around the edges. No, it is a call for decisive, bold action across the board. So here's your action plan in a nutshell. For your love life, question everything for authenticity, not just habit. In your career, make those tough calls to create real balance. And in your health, consciously update your comfort zone. The big mission here, embrace change, don't fight it. And I want to leave you with this really powerful reminder. All of these disruptions this week, they're all pointing you toward one single thing: shaping a life that is truly, authentically your own and putting your happiness above everything else. So, what one bold step are you going to take?